Show you how to make what I call the tuxedo bow. It's two tuxedos. They're like little mini bows stuck together. I found this on Pinterest, and I thought it was a really cute idea to make really big bows. Really simple and really easy. You don't have to wrap anything. You don't have to do anything crazy. I love this idea, and it looks really cool. I love this bow. Alright. So you're going to get a piece of ribbon, any length you like. I do mine at 11 inches. Again, you can do it at any length that you like. That's totally up to you. Any width you like. This one is I think it's 3 inches in width. It's 2 inches. I don't want to tell you guys why. But any length will do. With this bow, it's really easy. Alright, what you want to make sure you do first is you want to make sure you heat seal the ends. Just double checking that I've already done that the best I can. Alright. Alright, it's just like a tuxedo bow. If you've never made one, this is how you make it. Alright, you're going to take your ribbon, fold it in half, crease it really good. Now I like to push it on the table, and I like to run my finger. Alright, and open it back up. You can take glue, put it all the way down the middle. Okay? So you're going to bring both sides to the middle. Make sure you do not overlap these, because it'll make a really big mess if you do. Okay. Now that you've got everything in place, I always like to push down just to make sure everything's down in place. Of course, you're going to get glue everywhere. Alright, this is the fun part. You're going to take your bow, you're going to fold it in half along that seam that we just created. Okay? And hold it on the back. Hold it. Okay, so you got this little opening right here. Put a dab of glue right where your fingers are, and close just your fingers. If you guys can see that, I've closed just my fingers. Alright, hold it there for a few seconds to let it get dried. And when it is dry, you're going to see it looks like this. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over. I apologize, I hate glue on my hands. Alright, we're going to be working with this area right here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the front flap right here. You got your little crease right there where the glue is. You're going to take this top flap and you're going to bend it backwards to where it's on top of that glue that you just pushed. It looks like this. And this is what the back looks like. See how I folded it over? Alright, you're going to put glue right there. You do want to make sure that it is straight. You don't want to put this on backwards. And crooked. Okay, and then hold. And hold. I always like to test it, make sure. Alright, flip it over. Same thing on the other side. Glue on the back. And fold over. And hold. And pull these fluffy bows out. Alright, and there you go. That's a tuxedo bow. Looks just like that. Alright, I'm going to do it once more from my other side. So if you didn't quite get it, take a ribbon, fold it in half, take it, crease it. Make sure you get it really nice and good. Open it up. You can put glue. Here, fold it over. Both sides. Not overlapping. Okay. And push down. You're going to fold it in half. Following just along the seam side of the seam. And then grabbing it in the back. And now open it up. Put a dab of glue. Hold it. And when you do this, you can actually feel the glue underneath your hand because it is hot. So you do feel it. So, alright, open it back up. Take the top, fold it backwards. Put a dab of glue. Alright, do it at the top. Same exact thing. Fold it over. And put a dab of glue. And hold. I have to straighten out my bows while I'm doing this, my little flaps. Alright, there you go. Now see, sometimes you might have something like this. You're just going to take glue, run it down, and flip it over. And there you go. Alright, so that's the easy part. Alright, next, you're going to make sure you have a center. I always like to take a scrap of paper, a scrap of ribbon, same color, and I go ahead and get this one ready before I even start putting these two together. I do a long ribbon, that's up to you. Sometimes I like to wrap it twice or something like that, or I put a center knot. So I'm going to show you with the center knot. Okay. You're going to make sure you heat seal this, both ends, and down the center. You might find this a little hard. I have a lot of practice at it. Because if I run out of my skinny ribbon, but I have it in the big, I will not go buy. I mean, why waste the money when all I have to do is cut? So. I always like to run it through one more time just to make sure. Believe me, because when you sell these, and that's what it should be, when you sell these and they start to unravel like this, customers do tell you, so I double check my work before I get to customers. And you know, that's just who I am. And of course, you got the every occasional customer that doesn't agree with your work. But, yeah, not everybody's gonna like you. Alright, so you've got that like that. Alright, you've got your two tuxedo bows. Make sure when you do this, that they're facing you don't want the ribbon like one popped out like this, like it's a zigzag. You know, you want them all popping forward. You choose the side that you want to do it. Doesn't matter, because I mean the ribbon's going to cover the center. All right, so this is the easy part. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take, stack them on top of each other, and voila, you got a bow. Now, you can take it at this point, glue them together. Find that easier to wrap the bow if they're already, wrap the center if they're already glued together. Tried doing it without the glue one time and it was a disaster. Okay, so I'll hold it there for a few minutes. I like to nitpick at it. When I do this, I nitpick. Alright, so we got it glued together like that. So I'm going to choose which side I want facing forward. I think I'm going to do this side facing forward, so I'll start in the back. I always start in the back. Okay, and push and hold. And then you're just going to wrap. I like to do mine once or twice to make sure, but I always take mine, take it through my bows, my loops, and I pull it just to make sure I get a really good tight fit. Okay. Alright, and then I make sure it's on there good and tight. Alright, I'm going to cut that off, of course. I'll shock my scissors, as always. Okay. So I'm going to heat seal this part right here. You always, no matter where the end is, you always want to heat seal it. Always. Okay, I burnt my Band-Aid, got me. Alright, so now we've got this cute little bow. You can leave it like this, which is really cute. You guys can see that. It's adorable cute. Besides, my sister likes them. Or you can put a center knot on them. To make a center knot, take your little ribbon and you do it in the shape of the breast cancer awareness symbol. And then you just take this loop right here, put it there, and pull. Now, when you pull, you can make this knot as big, as little, as small, whatever you like. So as you pull, the knot gets smaller. You don't want it too small because then it disappears. So I'm just going to adjust a little bit. And then you can just stick it on the center. I'm going to leave it alone and not put it on the center, so that's up to you. Or you can put a rhinestone in the center. But there you go. 2 tuxedo bows, just like that. It's beautiful. Like I've always said, and I got a few minutes, I can say something a little bit more. If you do not like to make these, or you find it frustrating that you cannot make one, but you want one for your kids, I sell them on my website. They are, I believe they're $6.50 or $6. They're not too expensive. If you go to buy this from a retail store, I was on Hobby Lobby the same day, yesterday. And for a smaller version of this, it's like $10. And most of the places that I've surveyed online, they're doing $10. Mine are for $3.50 cheaper. I also ship free of charge. So head over to Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/monkeyhairbow-shop. And mention that you saw my tutorial and I'll give you 10% off. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I really hope you guys enjoy these. These are so super cute. And they're big and fluffy. And even as adults, you guys can wear these. You guys have a great night.